But a lot of these people were Caucasian, okay? A lot of them were white homeless people, right? And then what I learned while I was out there is that when the 2008 stock market crashed with the housing, Skid Row tripled in homelessness. A lot of those people down there got college degrees, okay? Or was in the military, or had a good job. Lost that shit and end up on Skid Row. No, everybody in Skid Row is not a fucking junkie. You know what I mean? Not mentally ill. These people went down there because they had no other place to turn. A lot of people go to California to fulfill their dreams and end up on Skid Row, okay? But you know what's about to happen here? What could happen? If we allow immigrants to come in this country, remember, California is dominant, especially with Latins and Hawaiians. Don't sleep on them. Philippines, Japan, all the Asians, Hawaiian and Latins dominate Cali, okay? Now, that can happen there, but I don't think, you're going to go to places like South Carolina, North Carolina, and North Dakota, South Dakota. Some places you just ain't going to be able to take your ass and do that bullshit. You will not come. Even where I'm at, I always tell, like, my family and shit, like, and I always come back home. I'm always traveling, right? I haven't even began traveling yet, okay? So you'll get to see me on my journeys, But what I always say is I am so thankful for where I was born. I was born in the Northeast. I was born in Wilmington, Delaware. This is the corporate state in the United States. Okay, we got old fucking money here. This is DuPont. I went to school. I went to Henry B. DuPont. Okay, I went to Alexis I. DuPont, middle and high school. Okay, I didn't go to, and they were public schools, but set up like private. This before we had charters. Okay, I did things like archery, horseback riding, field hockey, soccer. I played an instrument, the trombone. We had high school classrooms that were set up like colleges. College dorm, auditoriums or classrooms, okay? So no, okay? But like I said, here, living here and being privileged here, plus like my great-grandfather was a millionaire here in the 50s. He worked for DuPont for 52 years before he returned. He still has property and shit all over Delaware, okay? We're going to eat. My family here, we had power. We still have power. Now, we have a place called Seaford, Delaware. It actually was supposed to be Cephas, Delaware. But they messed the name up, and my family told them to leave it that way. You can Google it, okay? We migrated from Maryland here. Okay? We migrated from the Native American Susquehanna River Native Americans. The real black ones, okay? The real ones, real deal. Right? And my family, this is my father's family. Let me tell you what my great-grandfather's name is Carl Hebrew Cephas. Okay? Carl Hebrew Cephas. Okay? My father is a Cephas. Not that offset shit. Okay? My family is Seventh-day Adventists and Black Hebrews. Okay? They worship the Sabbath. Okay? They are straight vegan. Like I said, some people are just had to learn how to be vegan. I grew up in a vegan family. Right? So what I'm saying that to say, like, I tell my family all the time, let's get back on that subject. To be from this state is a blessing, right? You don't come here and see homeless people all up and down the motherfucking street. You'll never see a homeless person lying down on newspaper, right? Or cardboard on our cement. They'll get locked the fuck up. You ain't got no house? Okay, we got one for you. Matter of fact, we'll take your ass down to Georgetown, let you pick some, beans and shit, and, get some, kill some chickens, and harness the eggs, whatever. Okay? Delaware don't play that shit, right? You'll never see a homeless person. They used to have a little bit of them by the bridge, and they stopped that shit. They said, if you are homeless and they catch you on those bypasses on 95, they will lock you the fuck up. In the wintertime, they go around. It's the law that they go around and find every homeless person out on the street and take them to a shelter. Okay? This state, I call it a no-shoon state, because this is the real gold is here. People come here to argue corporate laws, right, in front of our Supreme Court. So that should tell you something. All of my family they're either in the financial system or medical fields, IT, things of that nature, right? So last with this whole thing is I just told my family, you are very, very blessed to be here. Because what I've seen traveling all across country, you know what I mean, will give your ass an eye opener. And mainly because you have these places, if you look at it, all these places is dominant with immigrants. Okay? Yeah, I'm from Delaware, Joe Biden, and they ain't lying, Joe Biden is a racist. You won't have no goddamn immigrants coming here taking over all kind of shit. I mean, I've seen that happen. But Trump got back in the chair, and it was a wrap for that. Okay? So, with that being said, one thing I want you to keep an eye on, right? Check this out. India, right? India, I don't know if it happened yet or if they still waiting on it to happen, right? But in India, they are waiting for a very bad hurricane to hit in that water, okay? Along with that hurricane, over there, they have streets. It's so hot, the streets are melting, okay? And then, hold on. Spice. What are you doing? Anyway. Yeah, so it's so hot there, the streets are melting, right? And then you have this hurricane, and then it's what they call the monsoon season, right? Where they flood out. Right? I'm just saying why I'm saying this to say what, right? So what I want you to do is some homework, right? Because in India has these gods, like the Orishas, right? No different. I've studied every last Orisha / avatar that India, Brahmin, you name it, and their rituals. I've studied them. So let's get to this point because I gotta go. With that being said, the heat, then the water, infrastructure has never been that good anyway, right? So the reason why we got a lot of Indians over here, like I said, is because of the IT, right? Because what Americans understood, like the Veda scrolls, are some of the oldest scriptures in the world, right? And in these scriptures, it talks about Shiva, right? Shiva is the god of fire. Has the ring around his head, her head, whatever, because avatars can change. I don't know. Anyway, but with that, we had, okay, so I want you to go into India and their avatars, right? And I want you to do the knowledge. And I just bought a book about it because I'm going to go back deeper into it as well. It's called The God Particle. Okay? America built a machine called the God Particle. Okay? And this machine was built off of the Veda scrolls and the avatar Shiva with the ring of fire around it. If you look at, go look at the God Particle machine and then go look at Shiva and you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay? With that being said, everybody over here talking that shit about Russia and these bombs over here, China and these bombs over here, everybody fucking forgot, right? That India has a nuclear power plant in the form of Shiva, okay? That will blow everything up on this motherfucking planet. It probably blow the sun the fuck up, okay? It'll probably blow the sun up, probably get Jupiter, Venus, Saturn ass will be going too, okay? They have one of the most powerful nuclear plants on this planet, but you don't never hear them talking about it. Ever. Okay? I'm saying that because now you got to watch, right? And pay attention to India's weather, because if though whatever they got controlling those nuclear plants fuck up, guess what? We're dead. You will know the day of judgment on this planet for all, right? When them goddamn nuclear power plants over there, the Shiva God Particle blow up, this world is going, okay? And that's an actual fact. So I want you to study those things and tell me what you think. With that being said, I might make another video. I don't know. Got some other things to do. My baby wanted some chili, so I'm cooking some homemade chili for her with vegan, meatless meat, right? So with that being said, I hope everybody has a peaceful night. Keep your vibrations high. And I will build with you hopefully later on tonight, whatever comes to my head. And I'm out. Peace.